though. I think that's what Tiger said in the video. It's in the very air.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Well, sunfish right there. That's a jellyfish. Because we all know sunfish eat jellyfish. Yeah. Oh no. I'm not a jellyfish, am I? A PB&J sandwich of delight? As I put a jellyfish on my PB&J so I can chew it and eat it and feel it zap crapola out of my mouth. Pull on the, like, bottom part. Yeah, yeah. Squid. Big squid, yeah. Okay, so we got ourselves a scuba diver, a school of tuna mahi, a sunfish, a marlin, a shark. I think that's actually a submarine, if I'm being honest. An anglerfish, a Greenland shark? I don't know, a squid? Squid of so sort. Technically, isn't Rojo squids able to live all the way down there, like straight up? Like I'm a fish guy, kind of like I'm pro fish on most issues, but still, yeah. We got ourselves a little blue frog toy statue. I like it. Got a scorpion. I don't know what that is. A horse head? Something. My mother-in-law is a scorpion. Bigma. What? What? Some butterfly and starfish. All good science. I feel like I'd do this in my head. Cut up some animals. In my version of like, that's like the opposite version of like, I'm a super scientific alien. I'm a regular guy doing the alien. It's for science. It's processing. What do we do with the rest of it? I don't want to eat it. I'm trying to get to know what it is. But yeah, science. You got a little unicorn horse thing. Oh, that's nice. Very pleasant. Some leaves. That's a decoration. I don't know what type of leaves those are. Koala leaves? The eucalyptus one? Yeah, that'd be nice. I need those for migraines. Dead plant she never waters. Be good if she did. We can obviously see that these are fake leaves from the position of that one not being alive at all. But Molly 1937 and 1947, that's something. There's a kid. Molly's looking cute. I think I saw that at a store one time. I'm not sure. Daddy. Molly. Molly's releasing giant sea fish. She went to an underwater castle. Well, Daddy's fishing. I guess. I feel like 1,000 levels of I can just... I don't know anything about the game. I want to be like I know what's happening outside. I don't even know what the game's about. I just saw the name Edith, Finch, and I decided I liked it. Mount Reno National Park. Well, there goes my vacation plans. I forgot about that. I don't even have... I mean, not like vacation plans, but going, you know, to do stuff. How can I ruin his day by putting, like, a little, like... the world's full of them. I don't care. I'd go visit anyway. Yeah, not Reno. Yeah. I need the store to close. Oh, okay. This is Molly. This is what a ghoul's room does look like, right? Yeah. If I will become a ghoul someday, I need to know that. I believe I will never be able to go to Mount Reno now, and it's like that hallucination of a dragon, you know, holding a blonde woman on its tongue. Like, I mean, right? Right there, yeah. Button. Oh, well, okay, so Edith is 1990. Edith is the word, right? Edith. It is Edith. It's Edith for everybody. Edict. Edith. Milton, Lewis, Don, Gus, Gregory, Kay, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Molly, Eddie, Odin, Walter, Ingeborg. Ah, the family tree. Uh, what is it now, Lillian? Why? Why are you whining? There's no reason to look at the thing there. It's not like you were abducted by aliens and you went flying through a alien ship and your puppy head's landing in a like a lidded light room or something. Like, yeah, if it is, I guess we could totally argue that we have won the ultra argument of crazy when we argued it by just being told it technically, because it would have been straight up my plan with like the logic of not logic at all. Like that's not science, everybody. Like that's just like saying I can do magic and not being able to do it. Yep, I live in 3 alien spaceships. Made a whole cooks out of a dog, and I'm sitting in another spaceship. No, 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 not really. Yeah, how do I pick this up? Ah, there we go. So it's the trigger, yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
December
Seriously?
19th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
First thing you saw was your pet hamster and you decided to eat it.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I was watching this in my head or somewhere else yesterday. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so this is a while back, so let's check here. Here's a pet goldfish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
You already ate the fish food. Huh. Ah, I miss being short, kind of. Good memories. Lillian, there's no reason to whine. Did you know that Victoria's Secret, like the lady from Victoria's Secret, she is like, you know, she burns like 900
Mom,
calories.
can you come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, so it is late. She's locked in a room, so that's something. But it means that the parent's awake. Yeah, okay. There's a bathroom. Hmm. Toothbrush, comb. I don't like that
I kept
kids do
eating
that.
and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Dead Poet Society. I love boards. Did that board say something on my tripping? You're tripping. No. Wait.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Well, your mom and dad are mannequins. Big bell. That's what some people would say. Your nest is your home, your kitty. Why is there a bird's nest, but there's no...
The babies were all gone.
Yes. It's lame, weird placement.
I jumped and I
Christmas
almost got
lights.
her.
I don't shapeshift into animals as a regular person ever just because I feel like it.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I can't. If I could, I would. These are not questions. I would just be walking around places as an animal
Now
bird.
I was up in the big
Ah.
tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
What if I can shapeshift? Well, I mean, that means I have an obvious idea what I'm shapeshifting into. The problem is I'd probably be stuck close to like a humanoid form instead of that of an animal because there's so much of
Suddenly,
me.
I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
You can't hear little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Rabbits.
And that's where you died. I'm almost
I
positive.
grabbed his face, looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So the first thing she did was eat a gerbil.
A mama rabbit.
How do you know it's a mama rabbit? As a little kid that's having a dream about animals. Ah, that's right.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, job description. Just because you were sharp doesn't mean there's a bird fly into a thing if that's the case.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
So what, is everything that eats you the thing that makes you you? That was fun. That's funny. That's cool. Fair.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, it's just Otto doing it? I saw a seal a few seconds ago. Why are you not swimming inside the... Why? Why would you not swim inside the grass? Like, straight up.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
You know what they say, you are what you eat. It's just if you get ate by a few things...
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Well, you know, sharks and seals don't have the same logic. That might have been what ate you. It's a tentacle of some sort.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
They found Paul hiding in the whatchamacallit.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
You can't eat the person if you're a tentacle. If anything, it would be a fly.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What happened to the people if she can't eat them because she's an octopus tentacle? That's just things she eats. Because, I mean, octopuses technically do actually do that. They do get rid of all their call it? The tentacles randomly when they think it will save their life. What happened to the rest of them? Yeah, solid. Strong. Really good.
I got closer and closer.
Who did? What were you doing a little bit before you became octopus? Might have ate poop. She ate poop. So the first thing she did was eat poop. She realized she was an alien monster thing. First thing she did, eat poop. Smell good. No, it does not. She was poop. That means you have to eat all the food somehow. I needed to get a carpet like this outright, being honest. With the purple rug carpet. It's like what I ought to get my purple sheets on my bed going.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Well, that's something. Let's keep that. Well, Edith, I have to actually point out a few logics with you being an alien monster thing. Of any sort. Yeah.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Well, if she was literally just something that ate animals and became the animal, then technically all she really did outright was become something that is a receptacle for all the animals outright. Like, she ate poop. All life is related via poop, which is a weird science. I know, but it's not. It's a science issue for something. You don't want to get into
Molly's
it.
gerbil had a tiny
I'm allowed to
and
talk
its own
about...
even tinier gerbil cage.
Where is it? Where is the gerbil? See, that's the thing I'm not saying you notice at all whatsoever. I know what I'm watching. Yeah, kind of, if it's the case. I have to go do something. This is cool. I don't have anything like open the door. I'm a little kid. No, gosh. Am I missing something? Why not? Why not check under the bed, right? The cat was inside.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing in the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Feeling you, outright, yeah, go ramble about robot chicken. It's much better, dude. Nice sweater.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
That's a lizard, not a bird. That wasn't there a second ago, that cable. Lillian, why did you do that? Danica. There's no way I wasn't paying attention. There was a... No? No? Okay, there's no Danica. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Lillian,
Her room
I
was
don't
like
like
a
you doing that.
museum.
Okay, this is like when I was like, I got reminded of this, and I went, you know what? I knew this whole time then, didn't I? Like all the way back in like the year like 1990 friggin' 7/2000. Yeah, yeah. The Triangle Bill. Yeah, yeah. Illuminati. Yeah. That's a spaceship. I found it. Took me like 2 seconds.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and
Yeah,
misfortune.
no way, right? It took me seconds to find a spaceship. I was like, there's no way with just any of this information that it's like right there. It's not. I wasn't expecting you to actually reply with that being the case.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
It's not. Are you sure it's not? Because I want to just... Why not check it out? You have every reason to do that in the year 2000. It's not there.
I had
So if
thought
I
of
go
myself
over
as
there,
Edith Jr. for
in
a
my total
long,
lazy,
long
I
time.
won't find any traces of anything historically placing the 1910 and the 1910 period, because I can't think of a 1937 it is, because I was always thinking it was 1910. 1937, Triangle Bill Seifel enters the planet and does exactly what I did in under a second and wins this argument with everybody
One
almost.
summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Excuse me, boat. Yep, these are all things I've watched it a little bit. I tried to watch it. I wasn't going to. I
Told
didn't know what
people
to put
Sven
on.
was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's cool. See, that is a random tidbit from the year 2000. No one's going to get that
Even in her
reference without an
90s.
explanation.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Let's leave that there. What am I supposed to be looking for if I was looking for something hidden? What are you talking about? You won the prize.
Every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
You found a little spaceship. Well, pretty close to his actual spaceship. He might have moved. I wouldn't have bothered. I would never have moved it. There's no way that
It was a pretty big trace.
Not only am I... Oh, there's a secret in the bathroom. It's actually for a girl who's very dirty. So there's that. The floor is the ceiling of the wall.
There's
The floor is upside down.
Bathroom.
Yeah. No one's going to get that elaborate reference.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's not right. So the magic of squinting isn't gonna work you. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't even work, yeah. Okay. Let's continue on our way. Yeah, die, you. I didn't even bother to look at the sink. I'm just pointing it out. Let's just check it out while we're at it. I became this person. I did not win. I first put on the clothes. I completely changed my getup. Yep. My levels of... You're like a mouse now. I don't want to leave my little cuddle. The gold version. It's pretty much the same in my head. Okay, good. What if you all regular size? It's just giant. Why would you even put that in a place when you have computers? Still mad. Not really. Yeah. Okay, so if my actual... I mean, what are you talking about? Like, it's not... To be outright fair in, like, all these arguments, it feels like something that would actually have stuff. Like, an actual, like, open thing. Okay, so that's a thing that's, like, cut off. That doesn't make sense why that would be cut off. And I would... That would be on the right side, wouldn't it? And that would be on the left. Okay, so he quit growing in 1961, and he quit growing in 1968, aka Sam survived and Calvin died. And that's not what I was doing.
And never talked about him.
Yeah.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
That's all it was.
That day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
To jump over that with the cast, knowing it might just... Or get off this. It's not triangle, obviously. It's the only way to do this, like, just like... Yeah, let's do that. It's the only way I can get off the swing by jumping over. You're gonna get caught on that due to your leg and, like, crack your head open.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Goal vibe. It's like the guy vibe when the
then
Forces-
maybe he'd still be here.
look at my
But I
vibe check.
died.
Doesn't even fit my body, and you're trying to put the vibe check in my body. Stop that.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
If the vibe check isn't even right for your physical shape, which is a known psychology thing, like it's literally the same thing when only it's like. First off, you said that was a kid for a second. It was a grown adult for the second.
After the
The
funeral,
point of the matter
Edith
was
cut off Calvin's half of the
it
room.
doesn't fit the actual, emotional
Mom said
mindset
Greg
to a
Sam
literal
passed at his
body.
18, never set foot in the
I
room
have a
again.
form. I have a shape. More than that, I have the thing you're doing. That's not an emotion, actually, technically, when we argue it. That's a physical sensation which you've been using to mimic emotions for ages, and that turns into that psychopath-sociopath argument. Yeah, straight up science. Yeah. Ew. Gay. It's not a gay vibe at all. That's not the point of it. It's just you're not winning the argument about what you're calling emotions or anything.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Let's take a second. This is right here. It's a bad time, it looks like.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Wild to hear
I never
from this
thought
guy,
about how hard it
please.
must have been for her afterwards.
Case. Either way, this is someone else's character, right? Is that not what they were doing at one solid point in this entire discussion? Like, look, it's my kitty cat Penelope. Sergeant Penelope Whiskers. Do some love thing. I don't think that's the case. Like, isn't that, like, this is someone else's character, right? Yeah, that. Look, my little yellow kitty cat from before, outright. Like a certain logic, right? That cat is like yellow. Well, poor connection quality, broadcasting only mic audio. It's time to get off here.